Hey everyone. Might notice that I have a pattern on this channel about doing videos like 3 days in a row, and then it'll be like 3 days without anything. It's interesting what I'm going through. So I'm a believer in Jesus, and I don't have depression. Actually, what I have is the opposite of depression. I'm actually very happy. I have a great life, a great wife, and I have friends, and honestly, my life couldn't be any better. And even though I suffer from PTSD and get surprised and shocked sometimes because my nervous system has been put to the test through deployments, I'm actually very happy. But the thing is when I look around me at this world and see what's going on, I want nothing to do with it. And my life almost seems like I'm just sitting here waiting for it all to end. I don't want my life to end, but I want him to come back already. And sometimes I'm just like, geez, it's dragging on. Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. And that's a large reason why I do what I do on these videos. Not worried about monetization, making money off of that. No, it's because while I'm waiting for the end to come, for the second coming, I feel that I want to create a community and reach out to people. And I'm going to start doing more videos about faith. But I feel like it eats up some of my time and makes my life better to point out my point of view on some of these things. I get a lot of people telling me, hey, you served and you know about the military, and you've been to the Middle East. I've spent 2 years with those people. I've been to Europe. I've been all around the United States. I've been homeless. I've been in almost every job around. And a lot of people want my opinion. I don't think, I'm not one of those people who think that my opinion should be heard throughout the land, but people ask me things, and so, that's why I figured I'd do these videos. But it's important to know that if you're a believer in Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah, just sitting there and waiting for the end isn't what he wants. He wants us to reach out. He wants us to study the Word, and I do that a lot. But it's not just that. We're called to spread the gospel. We're called to do something with this time, because it's great that you were saved and that you found him. But it's really important that more people learn the teachings of Jesus, which is love your enemy. What does that mean? It doesn't mean tolerance. If an addict is addicted to something, you don't sit there and enable him to become more of an addict. What you do is you try to show them a better way. A lot of people say that tolerance is love, and I don't agree. I think trying to get people on a better path of their life is love. And that's a hard concept these days, because a lot of people just want to be left alone, be lazy, and that's fine. God is all about free will. And Jesus even said when he was with his disciples, try twice, and if they reject you, then dust off the bottom of your feet and then go about your way. But at least try. And I think that's an important thing for us to remember. It's don't just sit there with your Bible and be in an echo chamber. It's great if you go to church and stuff like that, but those people, they've already been saved. It's important for us to bring the true gospel of Jesus, not this conquering stuff that that some churches do and all of this stuff, but the actual love your neighbor, love your enemy enough to bring them the truth. Right now, the truth is under assault because we have postmodernism, which means there's no subjective truth. You know, it's like that whole thing where if somebody says there is no objective truth, and then you say, is that true? And they say, yes. It's like, so how can that be true if there's no objective truth? So my point is if you're feeling, whether you're depressed or you're feeling on top of the world, don't forget to go out and talk to people, strangers, and be safe about it, obviously. Especially during this time, you know. I lost somebody to the thing that's going on. Be safe about it, but especially when you have people attacking, you know, believers of any religion or just about anybody of any race or ethnicity. It's important to reach out to people. We need to be loving. We need to not just sit there with our salvation and stew in it. Anyways, I just want people to start having discussions. Not shutting them down, not chanting them down and saying, because you have that point of view, I deem you hateful, and therefore your opinion doesn't matter. That's how you spread an agenda. That's not how you actually try and make something better. Anyways, I'll have an interesting video tomorrow. I just thought I'd share what was on my mind today. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I love you all.